Mbak Affi. Hi, Mbak
Hi,
Affi. Good
Affi.
morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, ladies.
There she is. Look at that, right? She
Yeah.
appears on the big plasma here with her glowing skin. And here we are.
Thank you.
Christy just said she's got tons of skin products, okay,
Yeah.
on her vanity table.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, Matthew, I only have my moisturizer and my sunscreen, and that's it. Okay? So
We're
don't
gonna
judge me
change
yet.
that.
Don't judge me yet, okay?
It's
So
okay.
we're going to talk
I'm not
about.
judging, but we gotta change that.
Oh, she's not changing. She's not judging, but she is gonna change.
Yep,
Yeah.
she's
All right.
aiming for something here.
Okay.
Okay, now Matthew, let's get into your talk show. What is the local skincare product trend in 2021 compared to their preceding years?
It's been an amazing year
Yep.
for, I would say, the skincare category in general. So, skincare category is trending everywhere, not just in Indonesia, but of course, particularly in Indonesia, we see the rise of local skincare brands. I would say maybe 2021 has been the year of the local skincare
Yeah.
brands. Because there are so many new brands popping up almost every week. However, I do think that we haven't seen the best of it yet. I would say that in the next few years, we will see the trend continue to rise.
Of course, I can relate because as a
Yeah.
millennials and as a skincare junkie, I really, I really confused to trying one brand or one serum because I said earlier and what the brand that I'm using something they have like more than this year they produce more than 30 serum.
Oh,
Really?
wow.
30 serum. It's only the serum, not the sunscreen, the makeup, and everything. So, but Avi, I just want to ask you, in your opinion, was the rising popularity of the local products caused by affordability, or was it because its ingredients?
I would say there are a number of reasons. First of all, the awareness of the importance of good skincare amongst Indonesians have increased. And this has increased for a number of years already. So they know that it's important to take good care of their skin, and they
right.
start looking for more options for skincare brands. However, because of the strict regulations from BPOM, the skincare products from international brands that are perceived to be more innovative, they are not so readily available. They don't come to Indonesia fast enough for the consumers to buy. And so the local players, these local Indonesian brands, they see this opportunity and they seized it. So they started coming out with skincare products that are innovative, modern, exciting, and of course, it's faster to be launched here, and also cheaper. And this has been enabled by also the rise of like these white label manufacturing companies that make it easier for these independent new brands to produce skincare products easily and more affordably. So yes, the price has something to do with it. Although nowadays there are some local skincare brands that are catering more to the premium market.
Right. Now, you did mention earlier in our talks that the year of 2021 itself is the year of the local products, right? Now, I'm sure that it's not just, the actual marketing itself. Obviously, social media has a big role or a big play to the popularity of the product itself. Now, how much does social media affect the popularity of a product in your point of view?
In my point of view, it is one of the most important aspects of the rise of the local skincare brands. First of all, this is where Indonesians get their information about skincare. So, in order to look for information about skincare tips, reviews, Indonesians go to social media. They look for trusted reviews from mostly influencers, content creators. And so a lot of these local brands focus their marketing and their advertising campaigns solely on social media because this is relatively cheaper and effective because Indonesians do spend a lot of time on social media, especially during the pandemic. And if these brands get lucky, their products can become viral
Yes.
on TikTok, for example, or on Instagram, and they reach instant success. So it has played an important part.
Wow, I do agree because I am one of the hashtag korban sosmed or hashtag racun Tasha Farasha or racun Maria Christi or everything, but they give a beautiful and the right racun for us. So that's why the product of the local product, a local brand is getting viral. So right now, Mbak Affi, it's a fun time to do a play through all falls, and we will have our partner right there. Hi, Dirza. How are ya?
Hi, Christy. Hi, Rahma. Hello,
Okay.
Affi. Good morning.
All right.
Hello,
So,
good
Dirza,
morning.
Yes?
what do you have for us regarding this, skincare product?
Well, we're gonna play a little bit of a game, a true or
Right.
false game. But
Okay.
I just want to say I'm a late adopter to the game of skincare. I just
Oh.
bought my first set of skincare regime last week.
Oh, there you go.
I got a set of cleanser, toner, and moisturizer.
Oh,
Because yeah, we'll see how it goes with my face in the following weeks. But yeah, let's play the game. Okay, so I'll ask you guys a question of true or false, and I'll confirm it with Mbak Affi.
Yeah.
Okay, the first one, retinol. It must not be combined with vitamin C. True or false? Rahma.
Oh, for me, I think it's true.
I
see.
also think it's true. I just true.
Is it, Mbak Affi?
Actually, it's not. It's a myth
Oh, it's a
because
myth. Okay.
yeah, actually there are studies that says retinol combined with vitamin C. It's actually really good because
Ah.
both are really powerful antioxidants and they do really good stuff for your skin in terms of fighting off signs of aging due to the free radicals or sun
Right.
exposure, for example, or pollution. However, of course, each of our skin is different and unique, and some people are more sensitive
Yeah.
with other strong actives. So it is suggested that you try one by one first. So, for example, you use vitamin C in the morning and retinol at night
Right.
before you combine them together to see how these two active ingredients react on your skin. And never ever forget to use sunscreen in the morning because retinol and also vitamin C does slightly increase the sensitivity to sun exposure. On your
There
skin.
you go.
Sunscreen is the key.
The sunscreen is always the key because that's what I do because I do not combine them. I use them separately. Okay, so it's separately, but I didn't know that you can actually combine it. So now that we've been educated, we can combine.
Yeah.
Carry on, dear.
So knowing your skincare regimen will make you smart in chemistry.
There you
Educate-
go.
True.
There you
That's
go.
true.
Okay, next one up. Breakouts are caused by skin sensitivity to a skincare ingredient. True or false?
I think
It's a whole true.
I think yeah. I think it's one of the source, so it's true.
Yeah.
Yep,
It's,
yes
it's
as well.
one of the reasons, so I just true.
Okay, I think it's because of a diet, but I'm not in the game. But Affi,
Yes, that is correct. So it's one of the reasons, but not the only reason. So you can, your skin can break out if you use skincare products that, let's say, don't agree with your skin. But it's not the only reason. There are actually acne's are quite complex. So there could be many reasons like your lifestyle,
Yeah.
your sensitivity towards certain food products. Yes, correct. So yeah, stress can also cause breakouts sometimes. Pollutions, as you know, that we wear a mask all the time now. Mask combined with the heat and moisture in our skin, and also buildup of makeup can also cause acne. So there are a number of reasons. Yes.
There you go.
Ah.
Yes.
the science of acne.
Interesting.
Okay. Next one. The higher the SPF in a sunscreen, the better. True or false?
Ooh, true.
I think
for
it's,
me.
okay. We have a different answer right here. I think it's false because it's based on the need, where you are going, where you are doing your activity, is indoor or outdoor. They need the right SPF to every person. So I choose false.
So do you have any reasons behind your answer, Rahma?
Because we're living in a tropical, country. When we go out, the sun is right here in front of our face. So obviously, I use the highest one, SPF 50. Woohoo!
Fair
Mama
enough.
Beer, Mama Beer, need the right
Mama Bear is here,
atmosphere.
but Mama Bear will confirm with Affi. So fire away.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, both of you are correct. So, yes, it's true. We do live in a tropical country where the sun shines almost every day throughout the year. Do need to be protected from the sun. However, it's not exactly correct that higher is always better because up to certain point, it only gives a minimal difference of the protection. Say, for example, once you reach SPF 50, and that is more than enough for you to use daily when you do activities outside the house. If you go up, let's say SPF 70 or SPF 90, because some sunscreen products do come up with higher SPF numbers, the difference actually very minimal, only 1 or 2% more. So it doesn't really makes sense to go that high. So SPF 50, I would say it's already enough. But most importantly, it's not the high number of SPF. It's actually how you apply it, because you need to apply sunscreen the correct way in the correct amount, because you have to apply liberally, not thinly. And you also need to reapply if you spend most of your time outdoor.
Right.
Go,
so there we
sunscreen.
have it.
All
So
right.
now we know.
I learned something every day. I need to grab my sunscreen after this. Buy a sunscreen because I never wear it before.
Please.
Because I only wear it when I go to the beach,
Right.
and I thought that's the only time that's necessary, but apparently it's not.
Okay.
Alrighty, our last question: oil-based products and water-based products shouldn't be combined. True or false?
Oil-based. I think it's true.
I'm just gonna say water and oil doesn't mix. It's science, but I don't know about skincare.
It's true.
What
I
about
think it's
Christy?
true.
I think it's false because I remember my skincare routine and I'm using the water base such as a toner, and after that I put on my serum and everything. So I think it's false.
Yeah. Well,
Alrighty.
just ask Muffy
Muffy.
here. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Christy this time. She's absolutely correct.
Right.
So, skincare products nowadays are so good, so advanced that it doesn't matter whether they're water-based or oil-based. They are formulated to be able to be penetrated into our skin, no problem at all. And you can mix them. So like Christy said, your toner, for example, are mostly water-based, and then you can use serum or moisturizers that are oil-based. So it doesn't have any problem at all if you combine them. However, maybe it's a good idea to use the water-based products first, and then you use the oil-based later, so that the oil in the skincare products can help trap the water into the skin, so it doesn't evaporate easily. So meaning that your skin will stay well hydrated and well moisturized throughout the day, which is key to a healthy glowing skin.
Oh, healthy glowing skin.
So that totally explains. We did mention Divza in the beginning of the show. Okay, she's got the whole store, of products in her house. I only have two, right? So it's just a moisturizer. and the sunscreen. So I'm allowed to be wrong. Okay.
Okay, Mama. I
To
just
my defense.
support you after this. I will share the story. It's okay, Mama.
Well, I didn't exactly tally up the score who wins, but I think it's Christy.
Oh,
think
Dirza,
Chrissy answers
you
most
are
of it.
You are so not going home now, okay? No, I'm just joking.
Anyway, that's it for the quiz. I'm gonna throw it back to you.
Okay then, well thank you so
Dirza.
very much, Dirza. You did a good job there. Okay, so now we know that, combining like water-based and, serum is actually okay. We are allowed to do so. Okay, now speaking of, products, there's always, different products for different skin type, right, Matthew?
Yeah.
Now, can you elaborate with us or share a little bit about this skin type? So there's always saying that, if you have an oily skin type, you may look younger, right? Or you glow easily, whereas you have a dry skin type. It is more, what do you call that? It's a more homework for the ones that have skin type like the dry ones. So what is your thought on that?
Okay, so we were all born with different skin types, right? So skin types are, a skin, the condition of the skin that we were born with, and usually it doesn't really change. So some people would have drier skin, some people would have more oily skin, some people have combination skin where they some parts of their face is oily and some parts of their skin is dry. And then you have the so-called normal skin, which it's quite balanced between the skin condition is quite balanced. Now, yes and no, that if your skin is oily, it is easier for you to stay young because of the abundance of oil that are produced by your skin. But it doesn't mean that people with oily skin don't have their own challenges, because usually people with oily skin, because their skin produces more sebum or oil, sometimes it can get clogged. Their pores can get clogged, and that can cause acne and a few other problems. So people with oily skin have to pay attention in regulating their oil production, making sure that it doesn't the oil doesn't clog the pores. So they also have to routinely exfoliate, for example, to make sure that the pores stay clean and unclogged. Whereas the dry skin, you are also correct that drier skin have their own challenges because their skin doesn't produce enough oil, then their skin feels most of the time tight and itchy, and the texture is a little bit rough. So they need to constantly use skincare products that give these moisture and hydration to the skin, because if you let your skin get dry, that also poses a lot of troubles down the road. For example, your skin becomes more sensitive, right? If your skin is tight, sometimes it can crack, sometimes it can becomes red, it can becomes irritated. So that's why you need to apply a lot of moisturizer on dry skin. So I think in conclusion, whichever your skin is, unless you are one of those lucky types that don't need anything on the skin and the skin look healthy and good most of the time, I think if we're not those people, we need to just take really good care of our skin. So whichever your skin type is.
Right. Now you did mention about the skin types. Now let's talk about the products. So recommendation for skin products for those kind of skin types. Anything from you?
So you mean the specific products,
yes,
or
the
just
specific products?
Specific products. Okay, so for oily skin, I would say that the most important thing, like I said, is to regulate their sebum production and also to exfoliate. And but it doesn't mean that to regulate sebum production, you can use products that are drying to your skin. So it's also still important to maintain your skin's natural moisture, because our skin does have its own natural moisture.
Right.
So for oily skin, you need to use like a lot of water-based products that are light. It doesn't feel too heavy on the skin, doesn't sit on top of the skin. So stuff like water-based toner, water-based serum. Also, nowadays, from local skincare brands, they come up with a lot of good gel-based moisturizers, which are really nice. They feel nice on the skin. It's very lightweight, but it also packs a punch when it comes to moisturizing the skin. And of course, sunscreen. Never forget sunscreen, because whether your skin is dry or oily, you need to have or you need to apply sunscreen. For drier skin, I would say focus more on the moisturizing the skin. So
Moisturizer,
use a lot
yeah.
of products that are moisturizing, that have oils in them. Don't use skincare products that are too harsh, that can strip off the natural moisture in your skin, because
Yeah.
that can make your skin drier. And also sunscreen, because sun exposure does dry out your skin even more. So you need to be really really stringent with the
Yeah.
sunscreen application.
Ay,
Like what Mama Rahma doing. Even she doesn't use a lot of product, but moisturizer and sunscreen is number one. And don't forget, after that, we're gonna talking about some brand. Of course, it's local brand. And
Yeah.
Affi, thank you so much once again for joining our talk show for today. It's very good information.
you.
A lot of clue that we can learn for today. And maybe we have to invite you one more time to talking about the skincare on 2022, right?
Please do. I would love to be here again. Thank you so much for
Yeah.
having me, ladies.
thank you, Mappy. Stay
Thank you,
healthy,
Mappy.
stay safe.
Stay
Bye
healthy.
now.
Okay, I
You
am
too.
sorry.
Bye-bye.
Because if two women talking about a skincare, it's a never-ending talk show.
I know, we can hear producers here. Okay, okay, got it. So now, guys, we'll be right back with more news and also updates after the break. So you might want to keep it here only on C Morning Show.